Welcome, everyone. To get us started, I would like to ask Allie and Taylor to come to the podium.
Would you please rise for the national anthem?
You may take a seat. Good afternoon, everyone. Wow, it's been a long year. We've laughed together, cried together, had nervous breakdowns together, but most importantly, we've made new friends. Friends that we share a common bond with. Despite the differences that we've all brought to the table, we got through this year together. When you first enter nursing school, they tell you that no one is going to understand what you are going through unless they have been there themselves. For the most part, this is true. No one can truly understand the way nursing school warps your mind to think in terms of critical thinking unless they've been there. It is a unique profession in which you use your mind, heart, physical being, and your soul to tend to the suffering of others. And it is a unique time for this profession as the medications, therapies, and technologies administered by the hands of nurses are developing at an incredibly rapid pace.
This year has been long, hard, stressful, and at times we've wanted to quit. But look at us now, about to get our pins and graduate as nurses. Without the love and support and free daycare from our families, there isn't one of us who wouldn't be here right now. We have made mistakes, stumbled, and overcame our hardships together. All our hard work has paid off. We love you all, and thank you all for being here, or not being here when we're trying to study. We could not have done it without you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kim Scott. I am the director of the nursing programs here at Central Lakes College. I am pleased to welcome you to the 2024 Practical Nursing Pinning and Commencement Ceremony. Graduation is a time of celebration for our practical nursing graduates. It's a celebration of accomplishment and new beginnings. As faculty and staff at Central Lakes College, it's a celebration of student success. And for all of you, the families and friends of the graduates, it's a time to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of a son, a daughter, a special relative, or a friend. I would like to next introduce our student speakers. Please welcome Sydney Van Risenham and Alexa Bankston.
Too often, we understand the power. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, and an honest accomplishment, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. For those who do not know me, I'm Alexa Bankston, and I couldn't be more honored to stand up here today and tell you about this amazing program and this group of students. We have spent our time in the skills lab doing hands-on skills in an encouraging environment that has prepared us for the time we've spent at clinicals to showcase those skills. We have spent numerous hours in class going over an abundance of material to learn what our bodies do and why, learning about all the different diseases and disorders and how we as nurses can help provide care to our patients. Our teachers have given us the knowledge and confidence in ourselves and our skills to provide our communities with a great group of nurses. During this last year, we have helped with one of the blood drives on campus, provided support to our communities, and have done some amazing service learning hours. We have raised a total of $490 that was used to help buy our nursing pins, and the rest is going back to this amazing program. I never thought I would be standing up here in front of you all today, not only giving you a speech, but as your class president. We all have our own battles to face and mountains to climb. I honestly could not have done it without the support of my family, friends, and classmates, and my study group girls. We have shared countless tears, laughs, and successes together, and there isn't anyone else I would want to experience this journey with. I am so proud of us all, and I cannot wait to see the mountains that we will all move.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sydney, and I am very thankful but also quite nervous to say this speech, so bear with me. So I just wanted to start off by saying how unbelievably proud I am of this class. We have all been through quite a bit this program. Like Allie and Alexa have said, we have cried, screamed, been absolutely terrified, but most of all have doubted. But through all the crying and doubt, we have laughed, made new amazing friends, and prospered. And now here we are, graduating. Honestly, this day seems so far away at the beginning, especially when we got our skills checkoff list. Well, now here it is, and I'm so excited to see where our new adventures take us. I also wanted to thank God for guiding each and every one of us and bringing us to this amazing day. Without him, none of this would have been possible. I also wanted to thank the teachers for their unwavering support and for guiding us and making us the nurses that we are today. It truly takes a village to get through this program, and we all have our own walks in life, and we all still showed up. Thank you all so much for being here today, and God bless you all.
Hello and welcome again to the pinning ceremony. My name is Sheila Hain. I am the Dean of the Staples campuses as well as nursing and workforce development. Thank you again to Sydney and Alexa for your words. Now if you could please welcome Karina Bergstaller, who will read about the history of our nursing pins.
The nursing pin is a symbol with a rich history dating back to the Maltese cross. The Crusaders wore the cross as a symbol of their service to Christianity. Over the centuries, various symbols represented service to a ruler or to the community. As a result of Florence Nightingale's influence, the importance of nurses' training was recognized and hospitals began developing programs. The Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London designed and awarded a badge with a Maltese cross to the nurses as they completed their program. By 1916, a ceremony awarding badges was a tradition in England and the United States. The badge symbolized educated women who were prepared to serve the health needs of society. Eventually, each school of nursing designed and awarded a custom pin. In the United States, the first pin presented to a graduating class occurred at Bellevue Hospital in New York City in 1880. The pin featured a crane in the center for vigilance. This center relief is encircled by a band of blue for consistency and the outer band of red for mercy and relief of suffering. The nursing pin and accompanied ceremony was represented a meaningful experience for nursing students. It symbolized the completion of educational requirements that enabled nurses to sit for the state licensure examination and then practice nursing.
Thank you, Karina. Now, please welcome our faculty member, Sarah Jennison, to the podium for the reason you're all here, the presentation of the pins.
Now for the highlight of our event, the presentation of diplomas and nursing pins. At this time, will my fellow nursing faculty, Karina Kabliska and Lori Durham, and President Harris Charlier and Dean Sheila Hain, please come forward and help present the academic awards and nursing pins. Will the first two candidates rise? For their diplomas and pins, please come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies.
Heather Addison. Heather is from Breezy Point, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her husband, James. Her future plans will be working in long-term care and continuing her passion for supporting and providing care to the geriatric community. She wants to give a special thanks to her husband, James, her mom, all of her family and friends for their support and for believing in her when she didn't even believe in herself. Next, we have Chelsea Andrews. Chelsea is from Brainerd, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her daughter, Madalee, and Nancy, her mom. Her future plans are to work as an LPN and continue on for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her support system, friends, and family. Next, we have Agodi Annie Bonham. She is from Nigeria. She's being pinned by her sister, Infunyanya. Her future plans are continuing for her RN degree, and she wants to give a special thanks to her support system, family, and friends. Next, we have Josie Bayer. Josie is from Pierce, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her mom, Rochelle. Her future plans are to further her education while continuing to work in long-term care. She wants to give a special thanks to her support system, family, and her boyfriend, Derek. Next, we have Alexa Bankston. Alexa is from Painesville. She is being pinned by her mom, Robin, in remembrance of her grandma, Joan. Her future plans are to start her LPN journey at Lakewood Health System in the Family Practice Clinic and pursue her RN BSN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her support people who never stop cheering her on: Hunter, her significant other, her parents, Robin and Gordon, her sister Haley, the friends that she's made during nursing school, Sarah and Karina, and lastly, her dogs, Dixie, Arlo, and Libby. Next, we have Aaliyah Burgart. She is from Little Falls, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Misty. Her future plans are to further her education in healthcare while working in long-term care as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, and support system. Next, we have Karina Bergstaller. She's from Aiken, Minnesota, being pinned by her sister Brina. Her future plans are to work as an LPN while going back to school for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her sister Brina, who is an RN with her BSN, and for teaching her all the nursey things. Also her parents, Brent and Tina, her boyfriend Jameson, along with her other supportive friends and family. Next, we have Shelby Burton. Shelby is from Rice, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her dad, Mike. Her future plans are to work in a clinic as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her significant other and her family. Next, we have Alexandria Ng. She is from Malacca, Minnesota, being pinned by her dad, Chris. Her future plans are to work as an LPN at Malacca Meadows while furthering her education for her BSN RN degree. A special thanks from Alexandria to her family, friends, Sarah and Karina. Next, we have Katie Philbrand. She's from Randall, Minnesota, being pinned by Jennifer, her mom. Her future plans are to work at the St. Cloud Hospital as an LPN and then go on for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, significant other, and his family, along with the friends that she's made during this program who have made every day full of laughter and fun. Next, we have Lily Gomez. Lily is from Verndale, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her best friend, Michaela. Her future plans are to continue her education and obtain her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, and anyone else that has encouraged her along the way. Next, we have Kimberly Hodges. Kim is from Brainerd, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her daughter, Jalen. Her future plans include starting the ASRN program at CLC in the fall. She wants to give a special thanks to many miigwetches. Sorry, I know I pronounced that wrong, Kim, sorry. For being there on this journey. Her entire family, her kids, Jared, Heather, and Jade, Chris, and Jalen. Her siblings and Angie, her cousins and extended family, and her mama and Clayton for their unending support. Next, we have Leah Keski. Leah is from Royalton, Minnesota, being pinned by Lisa, her mom. Her future plans are to continue her education while working as an LPN in a clinic setting. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, and classmates for the support and encouragement through the program. And now we have Becky Lampert. Becky is from Bolus, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her mom, Melissa. Her future plans are to work as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, and classmates. Next, we have Juliana Levine. She is from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her son Oliver and her mom Jody. Her future plans are to continue on to the RN program with her end goal of earning her DNP. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, Sarah, Karina, and Lori. Next, we have Emil Lind from Eagle Bend, Minnesota, being pinned by his aunt, Kim. Emil's future plans are to work in long-term care as an LPN. He wants to give a special thanks to Kim for sparking an interest into the healthcare field several years ago and for helping him get to where he is today. Next, we have Chaslyn Line. Chaslyn is from Eagle Bend, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her kids, Lily and Bodie. Her future plans are to continue working for Lakewood Health System as an LPN. She wants to give a special thanks to Trent, who she could have not done this without, her kids for their patience, and her mom and sister for the encouragement and help with her kiddos. Next, we have Eileen Martinez. Eileen is from St. Cloud, Minnesota. She is being pinned by her kids, Aliana and Alfonso. Her future plans are to work in an OBGYN clinic in the cities. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for helping her with the kids while she went through nursing school, for believing in her, and for their support. She wants to also thank her kids and her fiancé Miguel for being her motivation. Lastly, for her crew, Rhoda, Rena, and Dorothy and Ahmed for holding her hand through this journey. Next, we have Sarah McGinley. Sarah is from Bertha, Minnesota, being pinned by Ariana, her stepdaughter. Her future plans are to work full-time at Lakewood Health System and to continue her dedication for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to Sarah and Karina for not giving up on her, her husband, Talon, and for pushing her to continue her education. Next, we have Allison McGuire. Allison is from Brainerd, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her mom, Carol. Her future plans are to work as an LPN while she continues her education. She wants to give a special thanks to her mom, Tyler, Aunt Peg, and Uncle Bill, who she could have not done it without. And thank you for all of your help and support. Now we have Melody Novak. Melody is from Piers, Minnesota, being pinned by her boyfriend, Casey. Her future plans are to continue her education for her RN degree and to work with the geriatric population. Melody wants to give a special thanks to her stepdad, Brian, for all his support, her mom and little brother, her boyfriend, and his family for all of their support through this college journey. Now we have Falake Otubaini. She is from Nigeria, being pinned by her son, Dynamis. Her future plans are to continue with her education on to RN, BSN, and then her doctoral degree. She wants to give a special thanks to God, first for inner strength and wisdom, and her son who kept encouraging her. Next, we have Haley Risley. She's from Royalton, Minnesota, being pinned by her son Hudson and mom Kelly. Her future plans are to work in hospice care while continuing her education for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her parents, son, fiance, brother, and all of those who encouraged her through this journey. Now we have Emma Romanowski from Staples, Minnesota. She's being pinned by her husband, Hunter. Her future plans are to work full-time in the ICU and continue her education for her RN degree. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for the support and encouragement through this program. Now we have Ahmed Soyan from St. Cloud, Minnesota. He's being pinned by Amina, his mom. Future plans for Ahmed are to take a vacation in Dubai and to further his education for his RN degree. A special thanks to his family and support system, also to the makers of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Next, we have Rena Soyen. She's from St. Cloud, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Amina. Future plans are to continue her education and to become a traveling nurse. She wants to give a special thanks to her family and friends. And one more time. Now we have Rhoda Soyen from St. Cloud, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Amina. Future plans are to work as an LPN and to further her education. She wants to give a special thanks to her mom and family. Good job, you guys. Now we have Erin Stockland from Pillager, Minnesota, being pinned by her son Brody. Her future plans are to work as an LPN and to continue her education in a couple of years. She wants to give a special thanks to her family. Next, we have Taylor Sullivan from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her daughter Noelle. Her future plans are to work at Essentia Health in the clinic, while she plans to further her education onto the RN program with hopes of working as an OBGYN or cardiac nurse. She wants to give a special thanks to Nick, her family, and friends for helping her get through this. I could not have done it without them, she says. Now we have Sydney Van Rissingham from Swanville, Minnesota, being pinned by her fiancé Gage. Her future plans are to work as an LPN until she figures out what she wants to do with her life. She wants to give a special thanks to God for showing her the path and being the one that gave her the strength and courage through this whole experience, as well as her parents, fiancé, and support system for always listening to her rants and being an ear in helping her study. Next, we have Mariah Wasasir Nichols. She is from Brainerd, Minnesota, being pinned by her mom, Shannon. Her future plans are to work as an LPN while she furthers her education. She wants to give a special thanks to her family, friends, and classmates. And at the tail end, we have Hannah Weston. Hannah is from Virginia, Minnesota. She's being pinned by Christopher, her big brother. Her future plans are to further her education while she continues to work. She wants to give a special thanks to her family for supporting her, Carl for always believing in me, and her instructors and friends within this program for pushing her towards her goals.
Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College, has certified that these candidates meet all requirements for the practical nursing diploma.
Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the diploma in practical nursing to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. Congratulations. And now, to signify receipt of your degree, you can move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating the Central Lakes College 2024 Practical Nursing graduates. At this time, we welcome Alexa Bangston back to the podium for the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
All right, class. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever deleterious and mischievous. I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed, keeping my family affairs coming to my knowledge. In the practice of my calling, with loyalty will I endeavor and aid in the physician in his work, and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Okay, it's good. You can sit. You can sit down. Okay. Please welcome Chaslin Lyon and Falake Otubaini to the stage.
My name is Folake Otubaini. I'm from Nigeria. And my speech says, dear fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, proud parents and honored guests, standing here today, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude as I look out to all my fellow students. Each one of us are donned in our caps and gowns, ready to step forward into the future we have really worked hard for. Today marks not just the culmination of rigorous academics and clinical training, but the beginning of our commitment to a lifetime of services and care. We began this journey with a common purpose: to make a meaningful impact to the world of healthcare. As an individual, I have gone through a lot of challenges with having difficulties in understanding the accents, driving 4 hours every day to get to school, and having to take of my kids alone, coupled with work. I want to take this moment to thank my professors and instructors. Your wisdom and patience has shaped us, not just as nurses, but as individuals. You have pushed us beyond what we thought was possible, turning complex problems into lessons that we carry throughout our career. To our families and loved ones, we want to say thank you for your support and for believing in our dreams. We are entering a world where healthcare challenges are complex and ever-changing. Let us step forward into courage and optimism. Let us be leaders in our field, advocate for our patients, and champion for change. Together, let us continue to learn, teach, and to grow. Today, we celebrate our accomplishments. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Nothing is quite as great as celebrating by giving a speech in front of everybody. So I'd like to start by saying afterwards there is refreshments and food for everybody to chat with the graduates. So I'd like to start by saying how proud I am to be a part of this impressive cohort of healthcare professionals. The definition of cohort is a group of people with shared characteristics. When you look at this group of men and women, you would not be able to recognize our shared characteristics. It's not gender, age, and believe it or not, it's not even our career paths. Some members will work as licensed practical nurses in clinics and long-term care. Some will go on to specialize in emergency medicine. Many will continue their education to become registered nurses. And we even have an impressive member who just spoke who plans to obtain her nurse practitioner license and doctorate so she can open a clinic in her home country of Nigeria. So our shared characteristics is not graduating as LPNs. It is a desire to continue our higher education to benefit our communities. Today, we have gathered here today and formed a new cohort. Everyone in here today shares a characteristic of pride. Each and every one of you are here today because you are proud of someone here. And it is your love and encouragement and sacrifices that you've made for us that have helped us achieve this challenging and rewarding goal. On behalf of my cohort, we would like to thank everyone here today who has motivated us along the way. Your presence here today is heartwarming and means so much. Finally, I would like to thank our amazing instructors, Karina, Sarah, and Lori. There is no gift or statements of gratitude that could compare to what you've given each of us. The gift of personalized, top-tier education. Each one of us is a better person for knowing you. From the very beginning, you've treated us as strong, competent nurses. It's one thing to be able to teach educational material, but it's an added bonus when you have amazing nurses and educators, modeling the skills, core competencies, and compassion it takes to be amazing healthcare professionals. Thank you for the confidence to continue on to be nurses that will make you proud to say, I taught and mentored the Central Lakes College Practical Nursing Cohort of 2024. Thank you.
Those are great speeches. Okay, this concludes today's commencement exercises. Graduates and guests, please join us as you heard in the back of the room. There are refreshments for you, which are sponsored by our CLC Foundation. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this 2024 Central Lakes College Practical Nursing Pinning and Commencement, and a wonderful group of students that are no longer students. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.